what's up, guys? This is Los from the Big Retro Show, and today I'm playing some Captain America and the Avengers, the arcade game from Data East. So let's get into it. This is the 4 quarters challenge, so I'm gonna go ahead and put my 4 quarters in. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And I am going to kick things off with
Captain America,
the big guy, Captain America. Anyways, guys, I hope that you guys have had a great Christmas. Hope that you guys got a lot of everything that you wanted. I didn't pick up a lot of video games. The only video games that I picked up were actually for my kids. Bought my daughter a Nintendo Switch. It's the Animal Crossing version of the Switch, and it's pretty slick. To go with that, I bought her Super Smash Brothers and Mario Kart. 2 of the best games on the system. As for me, yeah, I didn't spend any money on video games for myself this time around, and that's simply because I have so many video games that I don't have time to play them. I really don't. And that's why I think I gravitate a lot towards arcade gaming like this. I mean, this is a game you can just pick up and play and be done with it after you finish your quarters, right? That's what made arcade gaming so good, in my opinion, is because you didn't have to put a lot of time into it. It was only a temporary thing. But games nowadays, it's like you have to put hours upon hours into the games to beat them. Like the new Halo that just came out on Game Pass. It's an open world game, and it takes a while to get through it. Now, I've been playing that game and trying to beat the single player campaign, and every once in a while I'll jump on the multiplayer and play some of that, but you know, it's a time commitment, and so I just didn't feel like entering into another one while I'm already playing Halo. So that's why I thought, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and play some Captain America. Now, this is a game that came out in the arcades, I want to say in the 90s, and it was a pretty good game. You know, as far as beat 'em ups goes, this is one that is often overlooked. The arcade version of this game is legit. I like it. The home console versions of this game, however, complete garbage. If you've played any of the console versions of this game, oh, you're not missing much. They are just completely awful. With the Genesis one being slightly better than the Super Nintendo one, but they're both pretty bad. Maybe that's why this game is like doesn't get a lot of mention or love among the retro gaming community. It's because the home console versions were they were very, very booty. They sucked. The Sega Genesis one was the better of the two, in my opinion. But it's, you know, those were tough games, very tough games to like. The arcade version, obviously, is a lot better. And you know, it's got some issues, but overall, it's enjoyable. I think the sprites that they used are a bit small in comparison to the X-Men game by Konami. Those felt like better characters. And the characters in the X-Men game are more likable. Because Hawkeye, I never really liked Hawkeye, but you know, everybody loves Captain America and Iron Man. I like this part of the game too. When you get into the vehicles, and obviously Iron Man flies, Vision flies, and Hawkeye and Captain are in sleighs like this. So I think adding stages like this adds variety to the gameplay and makes it a lot more enjoyable. I'm almost there. But yeah, this is the 4 quarters challenge. This is quarter 2. I'm gonna go with the man, Iron Man, Tony Stark. Wasp. One thing about these arcade games, man, is that you can never ever accuse them of being easy, because they're not. They're made to take your quarters. And that's a good thing. You know, that's one of the things that I think is missing from video games, is that the stakes are really low. You can very easily continue your game and with a home console game. But can you imagine, like, if every time you wanted to play the game, you would need to put a quarter in? That would be insane. You know, obviously it defeats the purpose of having a home console to play video games on. But imagine all the money that they could be making if home consoles were set up like arcades. I'm glad that they're not, because I think a lot of us would be broke. Never really got into comic books as a kid. I think I was more of a fan of the comic books when the movies came out, like Spider-Man and stuff. And of course, when the excellent Batman animated series came out, as well as the X-Men animated series came out, I started liking comics a lot more. I haven't seen the new Spider-Man movie. I've been meaning to go, but with the holidays and stuff, and needing to buy gifts and stuff, I haven't had a chance to do that.
To die.
I'll be honest with you, I can't tell you who a lot of these enemies are. Like this Grim Reaper guy, I don't know who that is. Maybe he was like one of these lesser-known comic book heroes, or maybe just somebody who's like known only to the comic book nerds out there. But yeah, I was more of a video game nerd than a comic book nerd. Wrestling nerd. Stage clear.
Avengers.
Not bad for my second quarter. Anyways, what did you guys get for Christmas? What video games did you guys get? Did you guys get anything cool? Anybody cop a PS5 or an Xbox Series X or S? Be interested to know, and be interested to know what you guys got game-wise for those two systems, because to be honest with you guys, I haven't seen like a whole lot coming out from either camps. Like, I have both of them, but there hasn't been anything that has like really wowed me other than Resident Evil Village, which was also, you know, came out on the other consoles, the older generation consoles too. So there hasn't been really a killer app, a killer game that I just had to have a PS5 or an Xbox Series X to play. And that's mostly because, you know, the next generation, I don't think has really arrived yet. You know, I want to see the new God of War that they're making. I also want to see the new Senua game that they're making as well. I think those games are going to be cool. Underwater sucks. And I wonder, like, in the history of video games, so that's quarter... That is the next quarter. Quarter 3. So I wonder in the history of video games, like, what video game has the best underwater level? Well, not the best, because, like, we all know that underwater levels suck, but which underwater level is cool? I remember the Super Mario Brothers underwater level sucked. This one is kind of sucky as well. Kind of reminds me of a boss, Cuphead. Damn. Order munchers, man. Mech Taco. Mech Taco? Weird name. Dang it. I hate things. You know, one thing about the Halo game that I never really liked was that fools be jumping all the time, just like these fools do. And it sucks. But it's always like deeply satisfying killing somebody who's jumping in Halo. Because it's so, like, they think they're so slick. And they think they're gonna avoid death if they jump. But nah. I mean, it works sometimes, but not all the time. Vaboom! I like the comic aesthetics. See my power. Who the fuck are you? Mandarin! Fucking Mandarin Orange. Mandarin? Alright, this is gonna be the last quarter, and I'm gonna be out. Just change it up a little bit. Oh. Hawkeye's getting wrecked. Wasn't there a Hawkeye video? A Hawkeye movie? I haven't been watching a lot of superhero movies. Wow, that was fast. We're gonna steal a quarter here. This time I'm gonna be Vision. Yeah, I haven't been seeing a lot of movies lately. I've been watching The Witcher Season 2. Pretty awesome. Awesome series. On Netflix, it's really good. Also reading the book too, so like I just finished watching Season 2 of The Witcher today. So I'll be hitting that book up. Are you serious? Okay, we're gonna steal one more quarter because I gotta see the next stage. One hit. That's all it took. One hit. At any rate, this will be the last quarter. Yeah, man. Let's get it. Oh, I thought it was gonna be a flying stage. It's been a while since I played this game. Damn. I really need to buy a new controller because this one I have is an old PS3 one that I'm playing on. It sucks. Juggernaut. Okay, I know Juggernaut. He looks a little small. That's what I mean by the sprites. Check it out. That's supposed to be Juggernaut, and Juggernaut's like a lot bigger than that. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this edition of 4 Quarters on the Big Retro Show. If you did, give this video a thumbs up, drop a comment, and do not forget to subscribe to the Big Retro Show. Until the next one, guys, I will see you. Peace.